Alright folks, I have some announcements for you before we get started. Yes, this is a Fallout 4 review and not the regularly scheduled Skyrim review. I have decided to suspend Skyrim reviews for now due to the upcoming release of Skyrim Remastered. Once that is out, expect me to resume except in 64-bit goodness. Expect the first few videos to probably just be kind of a let's play, take a peek at how good the game looks. This is going to be due to the fact that it's going to take a while for the 64-bit version, remastered version that is, for mods to come out for that, because a lot of stuff will have to be rewritten before it's released. That and the Nexus has to release a new version of the Nexus Mod Manager that will handle the mods for the Skyrim Remastered. Hopefully there will also be a method to bring my girl Tish into the remastered version sooner rather than later. Either way, don't worry, you will see her again. As a side note, I have literally just started work on my 500 subscriber video, so let's keep those subscriptions coming in. If you like my videos, please feel free to share them on social media. I do not mind at all. Now on to the mods. I have a triple pack of mods for you today from mod authors whose work I have covered before, so let's get started. First up is a double whammy from Skibadaa. I covered his weapons pack in my Skibadaa Boom episode a while back, and I can tell you that this has remained my favorite weapons mod. If you skim through my Fallout 4 videos, you'll see that I use his WH-77 from that pack a lot. It is literally my favorite weapon that I use in the game. So you can imagine my surprise when he came out with a brand spanking new standalone version. It seems that Skibadaa, the mad genius that he is, picked up a skill set using 3D Studio Max and put it to use, making an even sharper looking version of the WH-77. Now, the mod author has added the WH-77 to the spawn list, so don't be surprised if random raiders, gunners, or super mutants end up trying to blow new holes in you with this weapon. On the upside, after you send them to their eternal dirt nap, you can loot it off their rapidly cooling corpses. Once acquired, you can modify it a number of ways with the following parts: 5 different barrels, 6 magazine types, 4 awesome stocks, 5 different paint jobs, 13 different sights including 2 scopes, 14 receivers in various modifications and calibers including 5.56, 308, and 5mm. There's 4 ammo types: soft point, full metal jacket, jacketed hollow point, and armor piercing. And finally, there's a bipod attachment for 3 of the barrel types. I absolutely love the sharper lines on this new WH-77 compared to the older mod, and I have already tested it out and found it to be everything I expected it to be. Next up from Skibadaa, we have the IF-88 Tactical Shotgun, which is my second favorite weapon from his old pack. I don't know about you, but my favorite tool for clearing an area of a crowd of feral ghouls is definitely a shotgun, and the author has given us a doozy. Like the WH-77, it'll spawn on a number of bad guys and you can loot it off of them, or you can use a console command to acquire it. Once in hand, you can modify it with a number of parts including 5 barrels, 4 stocks, 8 magazine types, 5 paint jobs, 22 sights including scopes, 4 muzzle types, 13 receivers, and 3 new ammo types including buckshot, double-aught buckshot, and slugs, which now makes the scopes make sense. Now, both of these firearms are expertly scratch built with handmade meshes and textures, and as you saw, with mods galore. All that is something I've come to expect from Skibadaa, and as always, I am very impressed with the design as well as the real-life looking textures. Both of the weapons will make an excellent addition to your game. A little later, you'll get to see some clips of those firearms in action, and you'll see how effective they are. Our last but not least mod of the review is the Taboolicious Street Brawler clothing by Niero and Taboolicious. Before we get going on the details, let me give you all a quick explanation here. Taboolicious is a fairly well-known creator of adult art, and the clothing is based off of that artist's work. In fact, Taboolicious commissioned Niero, who is an artist in his own right, to bring that clothing into Fallout 4. I will say now that the original artwork and the mod are both stunningly well done. Now there's 4 parts to this mod: the outfit itself, the gloves, there's a hairstyle, and a baseball bat weapon mod. Also included is a beauty mark and the body slide files. The outfit and gloves can be crafted at the Chem Lab or Nero's Cybernetics Lab if you have that installed. The hair and beauty mark can be applied at a barber or using the Looks Mirror mod by Expired 6978. To get the mole, you will have to do some fiddling with the mod file. What I did was unpack the mod, merge the mole texture folder with the mod's main texture folder, and then I repacked it and installed the mod. It sounds complicated, but it's really not. For the baseball bat mod, all you need is a bat, obviously, a weapons workbench, and the appropriate skills and materials. As per Nero's usual work, the clothing can be taken to the armor workbench and modified several ways, including low or higher waist jeans, or you can be a little cheeky, pun intended, and remove the jeans altogether. You can modify the backpack a few different ways, and finally everything can be made to appear clean or dirty. Also, if you have the skills, you can add linings and ballistic weave. Whatever you do, the result is bound to be cougarific thanks to Taboolicious' fine design. Now, since it is a clothing mod, you can experiment and wear bits of armor over it. I fiddled around and found that the combat armor modified by Honest Abe's armor replacer looked pretty damn good over the Street Brawler outfit. I did have to adjust some of the zaps and remove part of the armor to reduce clipping, but like I said, it looked pretty damn good. Standalone, without the armor over it, but with linings and weaves installed, the outfit was pretty protective. So in short, you can use the Taboolicious outfit standalone or as a base for something a little heavier, but still damn sexy. Now it's time for the clips where I'm going to show you the mods in action so you get a better idea of how well they perform. I'll be switching back and forth on both of the Skibadaa weapons, and I'll show you the Street Brawler outfit with and without the armor over the top. Afterwards, I will give you my thoughts on all of the mods and critiques, if any. Now that was a lot of fun. Both of Skibada's weapons fully kitted out with the most powerful receivers and rounds pretty much just hammered the bad guys into mush. The new WH-77 and the IF-88 are everything I expected them to be and so much more. They are fun to use, highly moddable, and sleek looking. Both of these mods are a must-have for any player wanting to put bad things in the hurt locker. I am definitely looking forward to more from Skibadaa. The Street Brawler outfit, also highly moddable, is sexy, and even by itself, with linings and ballistic weave installed, can stand up to quite a bit of punishment. Tack on some armor bits and you can take on just about everything that the Wasteland has. Niero and Taboolicious really hit it out of the ballpark with this one. The really good news is that at some point during my editing process, Niero uploaded a new version that adds 30 totally unique color combinations to the mod. It also adds 2 outfit variations, pants and low pants without shoes. The author states that both should play nice with footwear from other mods. Overall, I am very impressed with this mod. Niero managed to put his usual flair into making it a must-have armor for your lady characters. Taboolicious' original design is absolutely smoking hot, and I'm not surprised after having perused his art for, well, a little bit at least. Speaking of being super talented, Taboolicious is making an adult video game, a side-scrolling brawler/fighter no less. The game is called Cougar X and is based off of his Taboolicious comics. The features include upgradable and customizable gear to trick out the characters, the ability to swap between characters on the fly to allow you to pick the right girl for the job, and finally you get special rewards for every 10 levels of the game that you complete. Now I'm not going to tell you what those are. I will put the link to his Patreon page in the account and you can read for yourself. Since Taboolicious was nice enough to commission Niero to make a fantastic armor mod for us, I think we should be nice enough to stop by and help him out. His game project could use some funding, so I encourage you to go to his Patreon page and throw some money at him like I did. I have a feeling that his continued goodwill towards the modding community will be a huge benefit to us. Alright everyone, that's it for the mod review. I actually do not have any critiques of any of the mods that I have covered in this review. Everything worked great for me and looked awesome as well. The only thing I can say to Skibadaa, Niero, and Taboolicious is more please. I absolutely adore your mods. Speaking of love, if you download these mods and enjoy them as much as I do, remember to go to the mod page and endorse them or maybe vote them up for File of the Month. If there is a mechanism in place to donate cash and you have a little extra jingle in your pocket, please donate to them. If you enjoyed my review, please remember to hit the like button and please subscribe if you have not already done so. I will see you all in the next review.